Good morning, children. Today we are going to start algebra. Chapter is algebraic expression. And children, in the previous sessions, you have already done exercise 11A, B and C. D exercise is not included in your course, children. And here I am going to explain you how to remove brackets or the removal of brackets. So children, in the previous session you have studied about how to add and subtract and multiply. You know, children, that the like terms are always added and subtracted, and in multiplication the powers are always of the like terms are added. So in this session we will study about the removal of brackets. So there are some rules, children, how to remove the brackets. So rule number 1, a bracket with a positive sign before it may be removed without changing the sign of any term within it. A bracket with a positive sign before it. See, here I have taken one example. This is the bracket and this is the positive sign before the bracket. So we may remove the bracket while removing this bracket because a positive sign is before the bracket. So when we will remove this bracket, we will remove without changing the sign of any term which is inside the bracket. See, again I will explain you. If there is any positive sign before a bracket, so we will remove the bracket without changing the sign of the terms which is inside the bracket. So here I have taken one example. 5a plus bracket 2a minus 8 bracket closed. So we will remove this bracket without changing this sign which is present inside this bracket. So 5a plus 2a minus 8. Simply we have removed the bracket. We will not change any sign. So 5a plus 2a, both of them, they are like terms. So we will add that. We get 7a minus 8. One more example I have taken, children. 2a plus 3b plus 4a minus 3b. And this 4a minus 3b is inside the bracket. And before this bracket, it is a positive sign. So we will remove this bracket without changing the sign which is present inside the bracket. 2a plus 3b plus 4a minus 3b. So we have not changed any sign. Now we will collect the like terms together. 2a plus 4a and 3b plus 3b minus 3b. Like terms we have collected together. Now we will add this 2a plus 4a, that is 6a, and plus 3b and minus 3b is 0. So we get the answer as 6a. This is rule number 1, that if positive sign is before the bracket, we will not change any sign and we will remove the bracket. The second rule is a bracket with a negative sign before it may be removed by changing the sign of every term within the bracket. So if there before a bracket we have a negative sign, so we will remove the bracket by changing the sign of the terms which are present inside the bracket. See here, one example is there. This is 5a minus then bracket 2a plus 8. So in before this bracket we have a minus sign. So when we will remove this bracket, we will change the sign of the terms which is present inside the bracket. 5a minus this 2a, and this is positive or plus 8. We will change this sign to negative, that is minus 8. So now it is clear that if there is any negative sign before a bracket, then we will change the sign of the terms which is present inside the bracket. That is why we have written here 5a minus 2a minus 8. And 5a minus 2a, both of them, they are like terms. So we will subtract this and we get 3a minus 8. One more example I have taken for you. See here, 5x minus, then bracket 2x minus 9, bracket close. See, before this bracket also we are having a negative sign. So when we will remove this bracket, so this minus sign will change into plus sign. So 5x minus 2x plus 9, both of them they are like terms. So 3x plus 9. Another example, 7a square minus, now see, bracket minus a square minus 2a and plus 3, then we have closed the bracket. So see here, before this bracket we have a minus sign. So what we will do, we will change the sign which of the terms which are present inside the bracket. So 7a square, this is minus and minus will become plus a square. This is minus, so it will become plus 2a. This is plus, so it will become minus 3. So like terms we will collect, that is 7a square plus a square, that is 8a square plus 2a and minus 3. I hope everyone has understood the rules that if a positive sign is present before a bracket, so we will not change the sign of the terms which is present inside the bracket. If a negative sign is present before a bracket, we will change the sign of the terms which is present inside the bracket. Now rule number 3, a bracket with a term before it, no sign is there, only a term is there before it, may be removed by multiplying each term in the bracket by the term before it. So children, it is clear, a bracket with a term before it. See here, this is a bracket and there is a term before it, but there is no sign. So we will remove this bracket by multiplying each term with this number which is present outside the bracket. So here one example I have taken, example 1, that is 2x plus 3 bracket x minus 7 bracket closed. So how we will do, see here, 2x plus, now this 3 is outside this bracket, so we will multiply this 3 with x, 3 into x, this is 3x, then minus, plus, minus, minus, and see here it is a plus sign, so plus, minus, minus, and 3 sevens are 21. Then 2x plus 3x, both of them they are like terms, so we will add that, we get 5x minus 21. I hope you have understood. One more example I have taken for you. See here, 2x minus 3. Here I have taken plus 3 and here I have taken minus 3 so that it will be clear to you. And in bracket that is x minus 7. See here, before this bracket we have a term that is minus 3. So we will multiply this each term with minus 3. 2x, then minus 3 into x, that is minus 3x. Then minus is plus, and 3 sevens are is 21. Now 2x minus 3x, both of them they are like terms, we get minus x. See, this 3 is greater than this 2x, so we will put the sign of the greater number, that is minus x, or we can write here as minus 1x plus 21. I hope children you all have understood the third rule, that if any term is present before a bracket, then we will remove the bracket by multiplying each term with the number which is present outside the bracket. Now rule number 4, when different types of brackets are used in a single expression, remove one type at a time, beginning with the innermost one. So there are children, as you know, there are different types of brackets. See, I have written here the type of brackets, that is this one is the simple bracket, this is the curl bracket, and this is the square bracket. So when different types of brackets are used in a single expression, see here, this is an expression written here and different type of brackets you can see here. So when different type of brackets are there, which are used in a single expression, then remove one type at a time. So we will remove one type of bracket at a time, beginning with the innermost one. See here, the innermost one is this simple bracket. Then outer to this is the curly bracket, and outer to the curly bracket is the square bracket. So we will always start with the innermost bracket, and the innermost bracket is always the simple bracket. So I have not solved here, children. Now I will solve it here so that you can understand how we have to remove the bracket. So the first one we will remove is the simple bracket, and outside the simple bracket you can see the term that is -3. So you know the rule. If any term is present outside the bracket, we will remove the bracket by multiplying the terms, each term with the term which is outside the bracket. So here we will simply do the solution. See here, this is 5x plus 3. We will copy down this same as minus, because first we have to solve the simple bracket. This is the curly bracket, then x. Now see here, -3 into 5x. So that will become minus 15x. Now minus and minus will become plus, and 3 6 are, that is 18. So we have removed the simple bracket. Now the second bracket is the curly bracket and the square bracket. Now the next bracket we will remove is the curly bracket. Okay. Now see here, I'll write here 5x plus 3 minus, this is 2x. Now the the curl bracket is here, and outside this curl bracket we have a minus sign, and you know the rule, children. Second rule, if any minus sign is present outside the bracket, then all the terms which are present inside the bracket, we will change the sign of each term. So this is minus x, this minus will become plus 15x, this plus will become minus 18, and then this square bracket. Now the next is we have to remove this square bracket, and outside the square bracket this is a minus sign. So again we will change, while removing the bracket, we will change the sign of each term. So here see 5x plus 3. Now this is minus 2x. This is minus x, it will become plus x. This is plus 15, it will become minus 15x. And this is minus, so it will become plus 18. Now you see, children, we have removed all the brackets. We have started from the innermost, that is the simple bracket. Then we have removed the curl bracket. And now after that we have removed the square bracket. And now what we will do, the next step is that we will collect all the like terms together. See 5x, this is minus 2x, this is plus x, and this is minus 15x. Then all the x we have collected together. Now what is left here? Plus 3 and plus 18. This we have. Now 5x minus 2x is 3x. 3x plus 1x, it is 4x. And 4x, that means minus 15x and plus 4x. What will get, children? Minus 15 and 4x. That means we get minus 11x. Now plus 3 and plus 18. 18 and plus 3. That will be plus 21. Again we will see this is 5x minus 2x plus x minus 15x. Now this is plus 3 and plus 18. So 5x minus 2x is 3x. 3x plus 1 is 4x. And 4x minus 15x, we get minus 11x plus 21. Now I hope you might have understood how to remove the bracket. So this your exercises, exercise number 11E. Question number 1 to 5 is very easy, children. Just you have to remove the bracket and you can solve very easily. So you do it yourself. So sixth one, as an example, I will solve for you. So children, this is very easy. Sixth one I will solve for you, beta, so that you may understand how to do it. This is minus sign. See here, this is minus sign. Now see, this is a minus, then bracket x minus 5, we have closed the bracket, then minus 3 and x plus 1. Now how we will remove it? See here, this, because you know the rule children now, this before this bracket we have a minus sign, so we will change the sign which is present inside the bracket. See, minus x plus 5. Understood children? Now this is minus 3 and see there, this term is directly written before this bracket, so there is no plus or minus sign in between this term and the bracket. So what we will do, we will multiply each term with minus 3 into x, minus 3x, minus plus, this is minus, and 3 into 1 is 3. Now we will gather the like terms, minus x and minus 3x, then plus 5 and minus 3. So minus x and minus 3x is minus 4x, plus 5 and minus 3 will be plus 2. So this is the answer. One more I have done. See here, a, this is a minus b, bracket is closed, minus b, b minus a. Now see here, this is a term before the bracket, no sign is here, so we will start multiplying a into a. See, both of them, they are like terms, so we will add in multiplication, the powers will be added. A into a square, minus a into b, ab. Now minus b and this b, minus b square, powers are added because they are like terms. Minus minus plus, a into b, ab. See, now we have minus ab and plus ab. So we will cancel minus ab and plus ab. So what we get here? A square minus b square. Understood children? Now, one more I have done as an example, that is question number 11. Now see here, this is b square. See again the bracket, this is the innermost bracket. So we will remove the innermost bracket first. This is b square plus c square minus, this is the square bracket, b square. Now see, minus b is outside this bracket. So we will multiply it, minus b into b, minus b square, minus plus, this is minus, b into c is bc. See, bracket is removed, then plus c square, bracket, curl bracket. Now again this b square plus c square. Now this outside this square bracket we have a minus sign, so we will while removing the bracket we will change the sign of the terms which is present inside the bracket. So minus b square plus b square plus bc minus c square. Now see here, plus b square and minus b square we have cancelled, plus c square and minus c square we have cancelled. Now what is left? Plus b square and plus bc. So plus b square and plus bc, this is the answer. I hope children you all have understood. I will send you the assignment. Do the assignment, the whole exercise you have to do beginning from question 1. Okay, thank you.